Alright, cool. So this is just something that I decided to randomly do because I like this game too much. Okay, so we are going to have some categories here. And original. Okay. I don't think it would be. I'm trying to think what I should do here. Because I'm not going to rank. I'm not going to rank the original skins like this. I'm not going to put that in there because obviously all of the game characters' original skins are going to be canon. So, alright. So we got canon, non-canon, MCU, comics, and then the original skins. So, first up, Adam Warlock, we can throw this in here. Because, yeah, obviously that's from Guardians 3. Okay, so yeah, obviously. And moving on to Adam Warlock's next skin, this one is going to be canon. This is from Moon Knight's Blood Knights. Moon Knight's Blood Knights, which was in Season 1, which did happen. As for this, I am going to say that it is... Okay, I might have messed up here, because if I put original and non-canon, then that doesn't really make sense. So I might just delete the original one. Okay. Angela from 2099, that is not canon. Why? Oh, okay. I gotta fix that. Black Panther from the, I forget which skin that this is called. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, I'm not doing anything. Oh. We have Bath Chosen, which is, it's from the comics, so it's gonna go in that. As for the Galactic Claw skin, it is going to go into the canon territory, because this is basically what happened whenever he got, whenever he had the Empire, basically. And then he has another skin with the Thrice Cursed King outfit. And then we have his Hellfire Gala outfit, which again is also canon. And again, his Phoenix skin is also canon. Okay, apparently I have to add my own image because the Golden Panther skin. Which is fine. I mean, adding all these skins is quite the hard task anyway. As for the Golden Panther skin, I'm going to add back that the original... Maybe I'll just make it an unsure. Okay. I think... It's kind of hard to describe what I'm trying to think here, because non-canon and original, I don't think those are the same thing. I don't want them to be the same thing, obviously that's why I made two different tiers about it, but I'm trying to think here, because like, obviously this, for Angela, that is not going to... Man. Maybe I'll do separate canon. Wait, that could work. Okay, separate canon. Oh my god, no, okay. I'm just confusing myself. Separate canon. Okay, so Black Widow, her MCU outfit, that's obviously going to go in the MCU. This, her Spring Festival outfit, it is going to be in canon, and I will explain why. Because all of the festival stuff, some of like the holiday stuff, apparently all of that stuff is canon. Like the events and such, because they have their own lore entries, basically. As for Cowboy Black Widow, she is going to go in the comics from 1872. Hellfire Gala Black Widow is also going to be in canon. Phoenix Venom Blade is going to be canon. Warrior Hulk is going to be from the comics. Punk Hulk is also going to be from the comics. Although, I'm going to actually set it into the separate canon territory because I will explain later whenever more skins pop up. This is going to be from the comics, go fix it. Gladiator Hawkeye is going to be from the comics. The Galactic Wing Captain America is going to be canon. Because that's what he showed up with in Wakanda, I believe. Basically he ended up in Wakanda and ended up getting that outfit, is what I believe happened. Rugged Cap is going to be in the MCU. And then we have Hellfire Gala Captain America and Symbiote Captain America, which I'm also going to throw in. This is the classic Captain America is going to be from the comics. Okay, I keep going back and forth, so I'm just going to add an original here, because I don't think that this Cloak and Dagger skin has really any origin. Like, it doesn't really have any origin. Like, some of these characters, whenever you read their descriptions and such, they have, like, little tidbits about the skin. Like, hold on. So if I go to the Cloak and Dagger skin, the Growth and Decay one, it just mentions balance in the world and all of that stuff. Like, that doesn't really count or really say anything. And that's why I'm also going to throw in the Golden Panther skin, because, again, the only description that this skin has is, I know I said that I wanted something more regal, but don't you think this is a bit much? And there's not really anything to work off of there. There's not really anything that you can, like, hey, this is why this is canon, this is why this is a separate continuity. You can't really say anything there. Speaking of things that are canon, I completely skipped over Phoenix Widow, which is canon. I'll place her right beside Black Panther for funsies. As for Cloak and Dagger's Twilight Duo skin, this is not going to be canon. It's going to not be canon. Well, I would say it's canon, but it has quite the long description. As you can see here. Hold on. As you can see here, it has quite the description. But again, there's nothing that really ties it into something. Like, they're already from Silly. I don't know how you say that. Like, if there was more stuff that I could pinpoint, like, say it was from this, like with other ones, then I would say that it's canon, but I really can't. Okay, and moving on to their Hellfire Gala outfit, Yes, that is canon. That is what they wore. As for the symbiote one, yeah, that is also what happened to them. Now we move on to Doctor Strange, where his Sorcerer Supreme of the Galaxy look is from the comics. His God of Magic one is also from the comics. As for his Sorcerer Immortal skin, it is going to be in a separate canon. It is canon, just not the main timeline, because he appears in Kunlun. As for the Zombie Strange skin, it is going to be in the MCU, of course. And Old Man Strange is going to be from the comics, because Immortal Hulk. Emma Frost, Revolution X skin, it is going to be from the comics. Meanwhile, her Phoenix skin is also going to be from the comics. And now the new skin that she got. This is going to be annoying. It is called Hellfire Protocol. Oh, okay, thank God they fixed it. Whenever they were first announcing the skin, they said that it was from a comic. And then I went ahead and I read that comic, and it never appeared in that comic. So this is going to be from the 2099 line, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in its own separate canon. Because 2099 is a thing that exists in this game. It's where Penny Parker comes from, and where several other skins will be placed. Now we move on to Groot. Groot. Apparently the algae skin is here. Okay, it says, now I'm going to go ahead and show you what this description looks like. It says, this is also my first time seeing the meat. Plant life has combined with its physiology, so the blue glowing algae have merged with its chlorophyll. I sense a joy, bioluminescent and bright. We can assume that this is from Mantis, and given how this is like, it just flat out says what happened. So I think I'm going to put it in canon. Just because it happened, it doesn't mean it's like how he's existing now. But it gives enough to say like, yeah, Groot ate some algae, now he's Groot. Like, I think that's fair. I think that's fair enough to put in canon. Meanwhile, this one will go into the MCU. And then we have Holiday Groot, which will also go in canon. Because like I said, the festival stuff, the holiday stuff, is marked as canon. As for Yig... Wait, no, we don't have Yig Groot yet. Which is from the comics, apparently, so it's just going to be thrown in there. As for Yig Groot, I don't know how you say it. Yig Groot. What do I do here? What the heck do I do here? Because like, can Groot just do that? Is that just a thing that he can do? Because, okay, so the reason that I put things in canon, in separate canon, is because, like, hey, Adam Warlock did join the Blood Knights. Black Panther ended up with a new outfit because of his empire. Black Panther got infected by Dracula. Black Panther at the Hellfire Gala, which you can see in, which you can literally see in the story cutscene. Black Panther, like all of the Hellfire Gala skins, you can see them in cinematics, you can see them in lore pages and stuff like that. As for stuff like the Galactic Claw and the Galactic Wing Captain America, I am going off the fact that you can see in the lore basically what happened. Like, hey, Captain America ended up in Wakanda. It would make sense for this skin to happen sometime during that period. Like, hey, Captain America went to Clintar. It makes sense that he would get infected by a symbiote. Yig Groot? I mean, I guess it can happen, but it's not okay, what I was saying about the canon and non-canon, the separate canon. Like, hey, yeah, you can make a reasonable assumption that this happened, but with, like, Sorcerer Supreme Strange in the Kunlun skin, this one, you cannot make an assumption. There is no point in time that he would go to Kunlun and become this fabled legend of Kunlun. This would have to happen in a separate canon, because there are different versions all going around. So, for Ygritte, I'm going to place him in separate canon, because there is no way that he would go to Yggdrasil and merge, like, connect all of the 10 realms. As for Symbiote Groot, he's just going to go in canon, because yes, that did happen. This Hawkeye skin, where it looks like a fighter almost, that is going to go in the comics. No, I almost said Hellfire Gala Hawkeye. Galactic Talon Hawkeye, I remembered it. He is going to go in canon because he ended up with Captain America and Bucky in that, in Wakanda, so it's reasonable for him to end up with that outfit. As for Ronan, he's just going to be in comics. Hold on. Brain, thinking. Now my brain is... By the way, subscribe. I'm probably going to get copyrighted because of this video. Okay, but I'm just going to count it as the comics because it says first appears in the Avengers, so I will go ahead and count it. I was thinking about him being... I was thinking about, like, the fact that this Hawkeye has went ahead and became Ronin, sort of, but also you can kind of just already see what has happened there. But, speaking of things happening to Hawkeye, he gets infected by Ultron in the Ultron season, which was 2.5, I believe. And Old Man Hawkeye is from the comics. Not dead yet, but he does end up dying. Now let's talk about Hela. Oh boy. Hela. Her Goddess of Death appearance is apparently from Thor 1969. Wow, she's been around for a long time, huh? But that goes in the comics. As for Empress of the Cosmos, it is an original skin, but I'm going to throw it in non-canon because, again, there is nothing to really work off here. As for Peace Momoko Hela, she's going to go in separate canon, along with many others. Nullified Hela is going to also go in canon. Oh yeah, I never really brought up the other Adam Warlock skin because I could not decide what to do with it. But now that I'm doing more stuff and figuring it out, he is going to go right beside Strange because he is in the same continuity. Okay, cool. Now Hela from Hela is also from the comics, and she's actually from the same comic that this Black Widow is from. Okay, and now we have this Gladiator Human Torch, I believe. Let me see what his name was again. Negative Zone Gladiator. He is from the comics. From Fantastic Four 600. Future Foundation. Yeah, this is also from the comics. I know that he was dead during this period, but he would eventually get his own suit. And, First Steps Human Torch is from the MCU. As for, the Human Torch, in this, he is going to go in canon because they did just have a beast there. Malice is going to go into the comics. Wedding Sue is going to go into the comics. Future Foundation Sue is also going to go into the comics. And then we have First Steps Sue, which will join her brother in the MCU. And then we have the Swimsuit Sue, which will go ahead and join her brother in the Canon category. And then we have the mortal weapon from Kunlun, Iron Fist. Now this is kind of debatable. Well, I'm just, for some of these, I'm honestly just going ahead and throwing them in the category because it says first appears and blah blah blah. So I will go ahead and throw him in. I will go ahead and throw the Swordmaster Iron Fist in the comic, even if he had already referenced being that in his Marvel Rivals appearance. But the festival skin for him, he will go ahead and join Black Widow as being in the canon. Then we have our first Danny Rand skin, which is, it is very funny if you are playing as Iron Fist and you get the "Who were you expecting, Danny Rand?" line whenever you're playing as him. But that is going to go into the comics. As for our Ultron-ified Iron Fist, he is going to go in canon, joining Black Widow, joining Hawkeye as, I almost said Black Widow again. Joining Hawkeye in the, Ultron-ified skins. And then we have Phoenix Iron Fist, which is going to join the Phoenix characters. And then Iron Man, we have this like black and gold recolor, which you got from redeeming a code, which is just called Armor Model 42, which apparently is from Iron Man 2012, so, comics. And of course we have Endgame Iron Man, which goes into the MCU tier. And then we have Superior Iron Man, which again goes into the comics. But then we have Blood Knight Iron Man, which is an awesome skin, and will also be joining Adam Warlock. I'm also just going to go ahead and re-categorize some of these. Just gonna go ahead and recategorize some of these. Just place them all together, make them look nice. It doesn't really matter, but it matters to me, damn it. Yeah, what was I doing? Okay, I think that's all organized nicely. So what's the next skin? It is the, old-timey Iron Man skin, which will be in the comics. Even if it's a part of 1972. Iron Man 1972. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Okay, and then we have Extreme Iron Man, which is going to be... What the hell do I do here? Do I put it in the comics because it appears there? Or do I put it... I'll just put it in the comics. I start debating too much. I debate too much. We got Jefferson up now. This is from one of his comics, although it was blue instead of pink. They turned it pink because Gwenpool, who I really want to come to the game. As for Canon, I'm going to throw him right beside his free buddy, Groot, in the holiday event. And then we have Krakoa Jeff, which is canon. And then Symbiote Jeff, which is also canon. Loki from Season 2, the god of stories, he's going to go in the MCU. And the first character to get a symbiote skin, the Necro Sword Loki, is going to be from the comics. Vote Loki is from the comics. Pete Momoko is going to join his daughter, the separate canon. Summer Loki is going to be canon. And then Firebird Loki, or Immortal Weapon Loki, is going to be in canon because of what is happening in Season 4. As for Luna Snow, so the thing about this skin is I'm going to place it in canon, and here is why. Because yes, it is an original skin. It's an original skin, but here's the thing. It gives a good enough reason to be canon. Because it says, tonight marks the anniversary of Soul He's debut as Luna Snow, gazing at the sea of fans who's been with her every step of the way. He takes a deep breath and declares, "Let's bloom in the moonlight." Luna Snow is literally a K-pop idol. She would have different outfits. So like, yeah, it makes sense to throw her in canon because this could just be the outfit that she has worn on stage. As for 2099 Luna, she is going to go in separate canon right beside Emma Frost, who both hate each other. As for the Peach Momoko Luna Snow, she will go ahead and join Loki and Hela in that category. Summer Luna Snow will join the Summer characters as canon. And then Fire and Ice Luna Snow will go ahead and join the canon ones as well. And then we have this like Night Magic skin, the Night Armor Magic, which is from the comics. Winter Magic will go ahead and join Jeff and Groot in the Winter Festival. Punk Child Magic is actually from a Punk universe. Believe it or not, a Punk character is from a Punk universe, so she will go ahead and join Hulk. And I will go ahead and throw Angela into the 2099 section. Oh my god, there's still so many characters to go. As for X-Men Magic, she's going to just be in canon because she wore that during the Hellfire Gala whenever it was under attack. I'm going to throw Galactic Talon back up with Galactic Wing, my bad. Phoenix Magic is going to join the Phoenix characters, of course. I threw her into the festival, not the Phoenix, there we go. Magneto's red and purple skin, which is supposed to be like, I don't know, classic Magneto. I'm not a fan of the horns, but he's supposed to be from the comics. Magnus M is going to be from the comics. Meanwhile, Ultronified Magneto is obviously going to be canon. Ultron just straight up killed him the first time. Ultron just straight up killed him the first time, which is crazy to think about. But then we have X-Men 97 Magneto, which is going to be from the comics. Then moving on to Mantis, I'm going to place her with her fellow Guardians. I'm actually going to move Groot up with his fellow Guardians. And then Mantis, the Guardians did end up in the Galactic Empire of Wakanda. So it's safe to assume that Mantis just got the skin while she was here. Which is kind of funny that the other Guardians didn't get any skins relating to it. Because maybe just Mantis was so friendly that she got her own armor. I don't know. Then we have this Jade Mantis skin, which is going to join the Kunlun characters. And then we have the Flora Maiden skin, which even though it didn't really appear in any... It doesn't really appear in any lore or cinematics, but the thing about it is... I'm getting there. It literally says, the moment Mantis set foot on Krakoa, the living island responded instantly. So, like, this did happen to her at some point. They just don't talk about it for whatever reason. As for Summer Mantis, she will again be thrown in canon because of the summer skins. Mr. Fantastic, the maker, is from the comics. The wedding outfit is also from the comics. Future Foundation, again in the comics. The First Steps is from the MCU, joining his wife and his brother-in-law. As for Khonshu's fist, Moon Knight, his Blood Knight will go ahead and be the first one. Yep. Mr. Knight is from the... It's from the comics, yeah. I was trying to think for a moment. As for this General Moon Knight, he is going to be joining the Kunlun characters. Kunlun? But then we have MCU Moon Knight, which is an awesome design, by the way, who will obviously be going in the MCU skins. Phoenix Moon Knight goes ahead and throws himself into the comics. As for Mecha Moon Knight, he's going to be from the MCU. Namor is also going to be from the MCU. This Savage Submariner, I can't say that. Savage Submariner skin is from the comics. And then the X-Men Namor skin is going to be from this game. Where did I throw it? Oh no. Oh dear God, where did I throw? Where did it end up? Namor, where'd you go? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna throw the Phoenix Namor in with the Phoenix characters, and if I find that Namor again, I will go ahead and change it. Okay, moving on to Penny. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw in her recolors as canon, because it's like giving a car a paint job. And then we have Venom Penny, which I'm going to say is a separate canon. And speaking of cars, this one is going to be in canon. Wait, no, what am I doing? It's going to be in separate canon. Speaking of separate canon, Peach Momoko's Penny is also going to be in separate canon. What the hell happened to Namor? Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, he goes into canon, joining the X-Men uniform group. As for Chaos Phoenix, she will go ahead and throw herself into canon. And then we have Dark Phoenix, which is obviously from the comics. This Psylocke is also from the comics. This is going to be joining the Blood Knights. And then the uniform Psylocke is also going to be going into canon. Summer Psylocke is again going to be thrown into the canon. And then we have Rocket. We have Rocket, who the first skin is going to be joining his fellow Guardians in the MCU. The winter outfit is going to be canon. The Bounty Hunter Rocket is going to end up being in the, Okay, so it isn't from the comics. It isn't from the comics, but it is from the same universe as Hela, Black Widow, and Iron Man. I am actually going to place Hela in the same category because these are original skins, but these are not. The Iron Man and the Black Widow, they are not separate skins. They are not original skins. They are from the comics. As for Krakoa Rocket, he is going to be thrown in with the Krakoa trio. Well, the Krakoa foursome, the squad of Krakoa skins. Symbiote Rocket is also going to be canon. Fun fact, he almost died getting this. As for Scarlet Witch, this hideous skin, she is going to be from the MCU. The two Hellfire Gala Scarlet Witches are kind of confusing because it's like they had two separate skins. I don't see why she needed two Hellfire Gala skins, but apparently one is original and one is not. And this is the non-original skin. Meanwhile, this is the Hellfire Gala skin. So let me find my Hellfire Gala participants. Where did the other Hellfire? Why is Blade there? Okay. Blade will go ahead and join Phoenix. Okay, and then this like dragon Scarlet Witch is going to join the Kunlun characters. A lot of Kunlun skins, which is kind of cool. As for Chaos Phoenix, she will go ahead and join her wife right beside her. Spider-Man, Chasm, disgusting, but in the comics. Scarlet Spider, exclusive, but from the comics. Bagman, wait, no. Iron Spider, from the MCU. Bagman, he is going to be from the comics. PS4 Spider-Man! What the fuck? I can just add a game. You know what? Screw it. We're adding another row. We're adding another row. We're going games. Thank you, Spider-Man. Spider-Punk 2099 going to join his Punk Society friends. Peach Momoko Spider-Man is going. Fuck my elbow. Peach Momoko Spider-Man is going to join the other skins in their continuity. Future Foundation is from the comics. Symbiote Spider-Man is from the comics. And we have Squirrel Girl, where her first outfit is from the comics. Then she has a Kunlun skin, and then a Punk skin, and then a Krakoa, and then a Symbiote skin. Kunlun is going to be its own separate canon. Okay, throw her over there. Punk is again going to be its own separate canon, joining Peter. Okay. And then we have two skins that are also canon. The Krakoa summer outfit, and then the Symbiote skin. I guess I have to put it in the comics, actually. I'll put her right beside Peter, because they're cute together. Okay, Star-Lord from the MCU is shocking. I don't know where he's gonna go. Oh, he's going to go in the MCU. This Starfire Star-Lord is from the comics. This Lion's Mane Star-Lord is from the festival, which is canon. they decided to throw that festival for Iron Fist because he was homesick, which is really sweet. The Prince of something, I forget, I can't say it, but that is from the comics. As for this Wild West Star-Lord, this Wild West Star-Lord is also from the comics. This Storm is just a recolor of her normal skin. I don't know if I should count it. I don't know. Punk Storm is going to be in the Punk Society, which is a bit confusing because she's not from 2099. But then again, I don't think Magic is either. I don't think Squirrel is either, so whatever. This Goddess of Thunder Storm is from the comics. Ultimate Wind Rider is from the comics. Symbiote Storm is again from the comics. Thunderbolt's Punisher is from the comics. Punisher 2099 is from the comics, but he's also, you can also place him in his own separate canon because he is from the 2099 universe, and people do mention that version of the Punisher. But Peach Momoko Punisher is going to be in its own separate canon, starting Spider-Man. Summer Punisher is going to be canon. I'm glad that he finally lightened up a bit. Daredevil Born Again Punisher is going to be from the MCU. Meanwhile, this decked out thing is going to be from the comics. Future Foundation means comics. The Thong is going to be canon, and he's going to join the Krakoa crew. First Steps is going to be MCU. Symbiote is going to be canon. This Summer Skin is also going to be canon. Let me see. Right there. And then we move on to Thor, who immediately starts us off with some comic skins. And then we go right into an MCU one. Then we have Classic Thor, which is from the comics. Another comic Thor skin. Okay, I am going to place Hellfire Thor in the... Okay, the Hellfire Gala is an event that is canonically taking place in the Marvel Rivals timeline. I'm not going to go into the timeline because that would be way too much for my small brain to handle. But Thor does show up in the Hellfire Gala, and going off comics, although the Marvel Rivals comics are not canon to the game, I will go ahead and throw him in here. God. Summer Thor is canon. Extron is obviously canon. I mean, the guy literally took control of Mars and Krakoa. Meanwhile, Desert Ultron is going to join Penny in her separate canon, because these two are literally linked together in the lore. Okay, we're almost done. This Space Knight Venom is going in the not non-canon, is going in the comics. Snow Winter Venom, which is a very cool skin, I might add, pun not intended, will go ahead and join the winter characters. this... I think it was like called Devouring Impact or something, but it will go ahead and join the comic Venoms. Meanwhile, the Kentucky Fried Chicken Venom is going to go ahead and throw itself. Here's the thing. Well, I'm sorry. Okay. I was thinking, I was getting things mixed up because King and Black Venom is already a thing. But no, this is Marvel Rivals Reborn King and Black Venom. Okay. Throw that in there. And then Bucky, we have his Revolution skin, which is going to be from the comics. His Blood Knight skin, which is going to be canon. His Thunderbolt skin, which I think is the worst MCU adaptation. It's going to be an MCU. His Phoenix Bird skin is going to be canon. And then we have Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine, which is an MCU movie, believe it or not. Blood Berserker is the Blood Knight skin, so he will go ahead and join his companions. And then we have Hellfire Gala Wolverine, which is going to be canon. He's all spiffied up for the gala. And then we have Weapon X, which is from the comics. And then Phoenix Wolverine, but... oh dear God, I lost it again. Okay, he's right there. Phoenix Wolverine, which is going to be joining his Phoenix characters. Now I know what you're thinking. Some of these Phoenix characters appear in the comics. The reason that I'm throwing them in here as canon is because they appear in literal lore pages. I think that is everyone. I think that is every skin. The only skins that are not here are some recolors. Like Orange Venom, I would go ahead and place him in games. To be fair, I did also go ahead and nab the Black Panther skin. But I feel like going ahead and looking for every skin that is not on here would drive me even more insane than I already am. So please give me a break. Alright. I think that is literally everyone. So, thank you for watching this. I'm sorry for the awkward bits of silence. But I think I'm just going to post this completely unedited. Because it would be funny. So, thank you for watching. I am totally not insane. Alright.